Undertale has had a pretty niche history with collabs. For a game so popular, you'd expect it to be almost everywhere, appearing in other games and shilling merch at Hot Topic. But Undertale doesn't do this. Toby Fox seems very careful about collaborating with anything. It's part of what separates him from soulless, conniving AAA developers who'd collab with anything to make a quick buck. However, there are a handful of official Undertale collabs I haven't seen many people talk about. So in this video, we'll be covering Undertale's niche history of collaboration. Let's begin with Among Us. Back during the game's peak popularity, the glory days! Among Us introduced a reward system called Cosmic Cubes. It's basically a bundle of themed cosmetics. One of these bundles was Undertale themed and included costumes for Sans, Papyrus, Undyne, and Flowey, plus a few other references from the game. This Cosmic Cube was actually shared with other indie games too, like A Hat in Time, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Celeste, Castle Crashers, and Untitled Goose Game. You don't really see anyone with these costumes, and that's because it was only available for a limited time. So yeah, kind of a flex to own this. Not like it matters though. No one plays this game anymore. Let's move on to the collab everyone's actually here for. Sans and FNAF! Sans and Smash Ultimate! Everyone collectively shat themselves upon witnessing this legendary reveal. And while it is just a Mii costume, the fact Toby was able to get his character into super freaking Smash Bros is a huge accomplishment. He even came with a brand new Megalovania remix. Sans completely overshadowed Terry's reveal. This was the first time a big indie game received this high level of treatment from Nintendo. This isn't really true, I just wanted to be dramatic, but it's still cool nonetheless. It is kind of unfortunate that Sans is a Mii Gunner. Like, it makes sense, but let's be real. Mii Gunner isn't exactly fun to play. If you want to win, you have to camp the hell out of your opponent. It's extremely lame. Here's hoping there's an actual Undertale fighter in the next Smash game. My money's on Frisk getting in. Next, we've got the Fangamer store in Shibuya. Fangamer is responsible for selling merch of a bunch of indie games. While the store isn't purely Undertale focused, there are special items you can buy, like the Undertale Taiyaki. For 500 yen, you could get a handful of Undertale characters. Except, you can't actually choose who you get, so you might end up with the evil femboy from Omori. Apparently these tasted pretty bad anyway, especially for the price. What even is taiyaki? Apparently it's a fish-shaped pastry with red bean filling. Anyway, there's tons of cool indie games shown off here like Yumi Nikki, Hollow Knight, and One Shot. I honestly wish I could just go here just to buy the merch. Fangamer has great quality control with their products, and it's cool to see a store that acts as a celebration of indie games as a whole. They're also really expensive, but I don't give a shit. I need a Nico plush now. Undertale has a weird connection to a lot of Japanese rhythm games. One you might have heard of is Taiko No Tatsuen. I'm gonna sound racist no matter how I pronounce that. In this game, you hit a drum or button to the beat of the song, with various characters jumping around the screen when you get a high combo. This game includes DLC that adds a bunch of Undertale music. Now, I'd say I'm kind of a rhythm game expert, but even I don't think I could play this game without getting permanent carpal tunnel. Megalovania alone looks like it'd send me straight to the hospital. Just look at this. It's just a straight line. You could always buy the actual drum accessory, which probably makes it a lot easier. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this game. Next, we have Poppin Music Unilab, which is a lot more interesting. This game features a playable Sans along with 3 remixed Undertale songs: Megalovania, Battle Against a True Hero, and Hopes and Dreams. Unilab looks even harder than Taiko. You have to move your hands across a huge set of buttons, and it looks frustrating as all hell. But I'm kind of a rhythm game god, so it wouldn't be that hard. Anyway, this game features custom art of Sans doing cool little animations whenever he hits a combo or wins a round. I can really appreciate the extra effort, especially since like 90% of the Western Undertale fanbase doesn't even know this exists. Then finally, I want to cover the Undertale and Deltarune Groove Coaster collab. Every song it adds has visuals paying homage to that fight. Sans has you dodging bones and gaster blasters, Undyne has you blocking attacks and dodging spears, there's a Spam to Neo track, an Azrael track, and tons more. There's also multiple playable characters from Deltarune and Undertale. It's actually where this dancing sprite of Rule's card comes from, as it was used in Chapter 3. So while Undertale might not be everywhere, the collabs it does have feel intentional, weird, and kind of perfect for the game's legacy. We'll never have an oversaturation of Undertale, and that's okay. I really tried stretching this video out to at least 5 minutes, but there was just so little to talk about that it was near impossible. But anyway, thanks for watching to the end. If you liked the video, drop a like and subscribe so I don't get demotivated, give up on YouTube, and end up selling bootleg Sans plushes on Etsy.